Hi guys, this is Exit Ticket, Grade 5, Mission 3, Lesson 6. It's Mrs.Z, and today is, I think it's 12/07/24. Okay. Follow the following problems. Draw a picture. Draw a picture using rectangular fraction model and write answer. Simplify your answer if possible. That's what we need to do. So A says 1/2 and 1/5 minus 1/2. So what that means is if we have 1/2 and 1/5 of it, we can pretend that this is our whole. I'm going to use whole as to be 5 centimeters. 2, 4, 5. Okay, can I see that? So hold on. There you go. I can move that bit. So I'm gonna represent my what I have. When you do subtraction, the first number is what you have, and we have 1/2, 2, 4, 5. That would be it. And then I'm going to do down also 5. So 1, 2, 4, 5 centimeters. I'm going to go to here. And make. Okay, so use my rule. Let's see, 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And I can close my rectangle, and that is my 1/2. But we also have 1/5 of the next whole, because that means 1 plus 1/5. Give away 1/2. Most often kids don't understand what this means. It means that you have one whole and then you have another whole, but only 1/5 of it. So I'm going to make 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, and it helps me if I use the same. So that would be it, and then can do lines. There you go. It should be here. So now I have 2 holes. One I have whole, 1 hole, but the other is 1/5 of the part. So I'm going to make that into the 5 pieces, which is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I only have 1/5, but I'm gonna make that as pretending that I really had 2 holes. And imagine if that is story about chocolates. I had 2 chocolates, now I have 1 hole and 1/5 of them. I ate these 4/5 last night because I'm chocoholic. Okay, so this represents 1/5, 1/5, and then this represents a hole. Okay, got that. I'm also gonna highlight my hole. I like to highlight what I have. It's chocolate and it's not opened. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open this chocolate and I'm going to have my fifths. So I'm going to have to see how many fifths do I have. So I can do that. And then I really should have 6 fifths, which is improper fraction, tells me that I have 5 fifths as a whole. And I also have 1/5 left. So when I see, now I need to figure it out. How much is a half of the whole? So I can think about this 2.5. This is a half, but that does not tells me exactly. So I'm going to think, oh, if I skip count by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, my denominator can be, my pieces could be tenths. I also could do skip count by 5 and 10. So I can see that I can chop down all these fifths into the tenths. So then I will have the same amount. So let's change first one whole into the 5 fifths. And I had 1/5. So together that would be a 6 fifths. And I will show it. I need to take away 1/2. So step by step, I have now 6 fifths. Give away 1/2. I decided I'm going to give half of this to my friend. Okay, that's cool. So now I needed to change the 6 fifths into the tenths and then half into tenths, so I'll be able to see. So now 6 fifths minus 1/2. I can multiply the 5 by 2 to get tenths. And I also can multiply 2 by 5 to get denominator 10. So whatever I do in denominator, I have to do denominator in numerator in order to be precise and find how many pieces of each I have. So now when I multiply 6 times 2 or 5 times 2, 6 fifths becomes 12 tenths. And when I multiply 1 times 5 and 2 times 5, the 1/2 is really 5 tenths, which you already know. Okay. Now, when my pieces have the same size, they're both tenths, I can subtract the numerators. I can subtract pieces. If I have 12 pieces of tenths, I can give away somebody 5 tenths. But how I'm going to show that on a picture is like this. If I have 6 fifths, I need to divide into 2 pieces, and I will have a tenth. So I have vertically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I cut them into the half, then I will make the tenths. Okay, so I have 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10. Okay, 10/10 makes the whole. And then if I cut this one also into half into 2 pieces, I can make 10 pieces, but I will 1/2. Okay, so I tenths. Okay. I ate 8 tenths last night. And then I have here 12 tenths to give away 5. Half is 5 tenths. So I'm going to give my friend now 5 tenths. 1 tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths. I'm going to give to my friend these 5 tenths, and then this will be left for me. So 12 minus 5 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tenths. 7 tenths. Use the others. 7 tenths is how much is left for me. Okay. If we did if we want to if you don't know what 12 minus 5 is, you can always think use addition. How many from 5, how many numbers are from 5 to 12? So you can close your hands, you can say 5 in my, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I came to 12, I opened 7 fingers. So 7, 12, 7 are 7 is between 5 and 12, or 12 minus 5 is 7. Okay? We can simplify 7 tenths because 7 is the prime number and there is nothing to be divided, only by 1. So if I divide 7 by 1 and 10 by 1, is still I'm going to get the same number. So I can simplify 7 tenths. Okay, that was A. B says that we have 1 whole and 2/3. Let's see, this was A, and then B says that we have 1 whole and 1/3, and we're gonna give somebody 5/6. 5/6. So this is, I look the numbers, and if it's possible to change just one, then it's no needed to change both numbers, like I did change into the fifths and halves. I had to change the fifths into the tenths and then halves into the tenths in order to do my operation. When we have the numbers, they are multiple of each other, so then we don't need to change both numbers. We can think, oh, 3 times 2 is 6, so it's easier to change them. So I will have 1 whole and 1/3, give away 5/6. Now, when I skip count by 2, 3 times 2 is 6. And I need to do that with my numerator and denominator. But that tells me that if I have a thirds, I can cut them into 2 pieces and I will have sixths. So now my problem will change into 1 whole and 2/6, give away 5/6. Here we need to figure it out that the pieces are sixth. Those are like my orange pieces. And I take my, so if I have a 2 pieces of sixth, and you want from me 5 pieces of sixth, I can do that. I cannot do that. I have only 2 pieces, but I need to give you 5. What I do have is the whole right here. So I needed to change that whole into pieces, more pieces of sixth. So then I can give you 5/6. So how we can show that on the as a picture? We will create 1 whole and 1/3, which I can take orange. We'll have 6 centimeters to be my hole. Make it 2 holes of 6 centimeters. Let's do 6, and then I will do the 3 high, just 3 high. Okay, it's good. So, here we go. This is the one hole, and now I need again make one more hole, which I'm going to and use centimeters to be easy to show on the 6th. Okay. Okay, those are 2 holes. I have 1 hole and 1/3. So I'm going to cut this one into the 3 pieces. Okay, and then this one is the hole. So I'm going to draw. Okay, so first we represents what we have. We have 1 hole and 1/3. So if I take, this is my 1/3. And this is my hole. It's like if I have a chocolate, I have now 1 hole and 1/3 of a chocolate. I ate 2/3 last night, so today I'm going to give my friend 5/6 of what is left over. So first I'm going to think, oh, if these are the thirds, I want to make the other ones also thirds. I'm going to cut my hole, open up, and my hole is going to be in 3 pieces. So now I can see how this 1 hole, it could be also 3/3. 1 hole equals 3/3. 3/3 and plus 1/3 that I have, that would be a 4/3 that I have. So if I take my, so I can say, okay, 1 hole, it's 3/3 plus 1/3, it makes 4/3. But I need to give away 5/6. So 6 are not the same size as a thirds. But I know if I multiply by 2 each, or in reality, if I cut each third into 2 pieces, I can create 6. In this case, I'm just going to do and cut each of my 6 into the 2 pieces. This is 1/3, sorry, 1/3 into 2 pieces. Then I will create the 6. And also the whole, I'm going to cut into the, and now I have each part that is size of a 1/6. I can label them. So my pieces are equal. Each piece is 1/6. The whole have 6/6. That's equal 6/6. And then 1/3 is 2/6. 1/3 is 1/2/6. Okay. So this is what I have. I need to show these one. I needed to show one whole and 1/3 into the sixth. So I first showed all whole and third into the thirds part. That was a 4/3. 1, 2, 3, 4/3. But then I needed to show times 2 times 2 will give me how many 6 is a 4/3. That is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. And 3 times 2 is 6. Now I can give 5/6 away. When my pieces are the same size, they are sixth. I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. 8 pieces. I can give away 5 pieces of sixth. So I'm going to give away this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are gone. And I have only 3 left. 3/6. 1, 2, 3, 6 left. So I'm going to have the pieces will be 6. Okay. And 8 give away 5 is 3. So 3/6 is my answer. And this time I can simplify because 3 is a half of a 6. So I know that 3/6 is the same as 1/2. So how mathematically we can prove it? If we find a number that we can divide both, so I can divide 3 by 3, and I also can divide the 6 by 3, and I will get 1/2. So this is the simplest form, simplifying answer, simplified. This is simplified answer. So 3/6 is the same as 1/2. How we can show this on a picture is this. If we have 3 pieces that are left, 3/6 of the whole, we have these 3, and by dividing is the opposite when you are doing in a picture. You divide by 3, but in reality you combining these 3 to make a bigger piece, to make this piece. And when you look the whole, this is exactly same piece as this one here, which is a half of a whole. So this is 1/2, this is 1/2. 3/6 makes a half. And these 3/6 also other half. So what is 3/6 is the same as 1/2. When we simplify, we actually combine pieces together to create a bigger piece, if it's possible to combine them equally. 3 parts on this side are same as 3 parts on other side. So we can say these 3/6 are half of the whole. Okay, I hope that was understandable. This was the number 2 on your exit ticket, lesson 6, module 3, 5th grade. And this was Mrs. Z. Okay, let me give you an answer here. So I didn't finish. I like to finish all of what I have. So that was changed. So now I changed the whole, which is I got 6/6 plus 2/6. Then after I have all 6, I can subtract 5, 6. So 6, 6 plus 2, 6 makes 8, 6. Give away 5 sixths equals 3 sixths. And 3 sixths is same as 1/2. Okay, I did it down in connection to the picture, but I wanted to finish where we started right at the beginning. Thank you for listening. I love you. Bye.